Becoming the watcher is key into our life. The observer. You observe your thoughts. You watch your own reaction or action. You take control of you. And you don't take control of others. You just watch. You watch their emotions that they have to go through a split up, a death, a divorce, a birth, a reward. You watch. And only answer when someone asks you a question. You can be the best guardian in the whole galaxy. Because you're observed. Yes, you played your role. You were involved. You got involved at the start. And that's why you are here now, today, listening to this. Because you got involved. And now you want a way out. Your way out is to be the observer. To watch. To see things that you never saw before. To seek your dreams. To watch your dreams. So while you're seeking, I want you to seek oneself. While you're observing, I want you to observe oneself. You are an organism which is in the environment. When you are searching yourself, you go within, and with your eyes that you can see in the light, I want you to see you, your hands, your body, and with your inwards eyes, your third eyes, I want you to seek your thoughts and inside of your body. So, place your hands into water. How did it feel? Cold? Now place it to the sun. How does that feel? Warm? Observe it. Who told you it was cold? Who told you it was warm? Now, with your eyes, what I want you to do is place the sun directly on your hands at an angle that you can see a sunspot or a couple of sunspots in the water. Then I want you to focus with your eyes, your outwards eyes, not your inwards eyes, and observe the different colours that water drop has on your hand. You will see a multi-dimensional colour. These are the different dimensions of colour. These are the pulse, the radio waves, the crystal lights. They're all on your hand. Move the hands around like a prism and you will see all the colours in your hand. Right, you observe that. Now, I want you to observe your hairs on your arms. Get the sunspot on them as well. Focus on one hair which is in the sunspot. You will see the colours of the rainbow. You are digitally wired up. These little hairs which have all the rainbow colours in. When you zoom out and look at them, they look gold. But when you zoom in, they're all the colours. They're all the colours. It's fibre optic. So everywhere on your body, you are receiving. Everywhere on your body, you are receiving. You are observing. Now, if you are receiving from the outside, you are receiving from the outside in. So So that every different colour on your hair, every different colour on your sweat, every different colour on your skin creates gold. Okay, which has all different colours. All of these different colours represent the different planets of colours. So, each organ is run by a wandering star, a planet. Each one. Now, depending on what you're doing in your life, each one will be used more. So, if, for example, you need more Mars in you, and your body could be deficient in certain ways, and Mars needs to take action, you are going to be soaking in the red. You're going to be soaking in the red. Because you are the receiver, and you are receiving, and your body is saying it needs more red. So it will observe the red more. But when this happens, you have destruction, you have death, contemplation, disease, because your issues are in your tissues. So you see, your hair is the receiver, and it goes into the tissue, and depending on which one you're depleting or which one you need to work more on, it will take in the signal more from it. It's no different from me sitting here using my Bluetooth for my music, and someone going past using their Bluetooth. My one doesn't pick their one up. But if I send a search party out, so I send a hair out, it can pick theirs up. It's no different from listening to different radio stations. I listen to Radio 1, but I can't hear Radio 2, yet it's playing at the same time. You see them big aerials? You see them? Them big ones? The antennae going right up into the sky? What do you think they're doing? They're earthing the signal. What do you think the cathedrals were doing when they were pulling in dielectricity, the Holy Spirit, into the planet, creating a soul for the karma? What do you think they were doing? They were creating this. Using copper vessels, using mercury, splitting the light, they were able to harness the Holy Spirit and bring it in through a vacuum. What do you think that you're doing? When you eat, what are you eating? You are eating the Holy Spirit. And what does it do? It goes down. You are creating a vacuum. A spiral. It goes down in your mouth and it spirals all the way down, spirals around the tummy, and then comes out. You are bringing in the Holy Spirit physically, first of all. What I want you to do is observe it. So, if you're observing it and you can see that you've got all these antennae and these receivers inside your body, and you can tune into any different light that you want to, depending on what you are doing and what you are practicing, you will then know that you are a solar panel. You can have the energy from the sun and the moon because you're observing. You are. We have to physically, and we have physically, eaten from the Garden of Eden. We have been eaten from the Garden of Eden. And we need to eat again. At this time, with the knowledge of bringing in nutritional values into the soil to create an energy exchange between you and the seed. Because the sun is blaring down on you and the moon, and you are the seed, and you've grown. Mother's pulled you out, Father's sucked you in. So now you need to observe the seed as your child and nurture it. Observe feelings, observe emotion. What is it all about? digress. Hardship is just your karma. Hardship is just your character building for you to be on the path that you need to be on. When you get to 50 to 60, if not sooner, you will go through a process of seeing why and where you are, which path you did, what you decided to do, and why you are where you are. This is wisdom. Don't worry about it. When others going through the same thing, just be their guide when they need you to help them. Become the higher self, because the higher self has never left you. The higher self is the guardian angel around you. You are your own guardian angel. You, that person that you think it could be the person that left you, is actually you talking to you. That person isn't there anymore. It's energy. If I can explain what's happened to that person that has passed away, that being, that beautiful being, it'd be like this. If you can imagine electric wired up to your house. The person that passed away is the electric going in to the consumer board. The electric goes into the consumer board. The consumer board is the body. The electric going in is that spirit of a person. Unfortunately, this person, the physical body, at Mercury, where the electric goes in, it gets then fed to all the other instruments on that board, all the RCDs. Okay? And once it gets fed to that, then it gets fed to the whole system. So, the electrical board is the body inside. The outside is the house. And unfortunately, the person who's passed away can't work on that board anymore because the board is broke. There's been a snap at Mercury, the messenger, which sends it all out. But the electric is still there. The electric is still being sent in. The electric's still being sent in. But it doesn't take it away from there. Mercury's just broke. One of the RCDs are broken. So, the person is now electrical. Look at your hands. Please observe. Look at your hands and look how small the little circles are on each individual finger. This is to teach you there is only one person who will look like you and ever will be you because you have your fingerprint. And your fingerprint are circles and wiggly lines. When you squint at the sun, you will see the wiggly lines as well. They are all receivers. It's all receivers. And each one of them wiggly lines is a different planet, different energy, different pulse that each one needs to receive. It's called survival, and your body is perfect for it. If you look at your feet and look how one foot, your big toe, is high and then it goes down to the little toe. Left side to right side. Put them together, they look like a tree. If you look at a tree, one side where the sun pulls it up will be shorter than the other side. The sun goes up and then over, look at a tree. It's never perfectly round. One side is edged up higher and then the other side drops down slower. So the ascension of the tree is higher than the descension. Your toes do exactly the same thing. You are a part of the whole of this earth. And I don't want you to forget that. You're an antenna. You are a receiver. You must become the observer. Watch what the body's doing. Take control of it through the spirit. Go through the karma. Don't give yourself any more karma. If there's more karma to go, there's more lessons to learn. That's all. Don't worry about it. It's just learning. It's unlocking you. It's unlocking you. I love you. Love, live, and empathize. I hope this helps.